What do you do if your soon-to-be ex keeps showing up uninvited at your house? It's a great question. My name is Goldman. I'm the director and founder of Goldman and Associates. Our firm has a primary focus on family law issues here in the state of Michigan. And today we're going to continue our video series designed to educate and inform the public. So please subscribe to our channel. It's a great question. Your ex shows up uninvited. What do you do? Well, here's the answer. Number one, you have a right to privacy. You have a right to safety, especially after a separation. And if there's no court order that says that he or she is allowed to be there, then you have recourse. They shouldn't be on your property. The question is, what is your property? Remember one thing, just because you got a divorce pending, just because there might be a separation pending, it's still the marital home. If he's living there and you're living there, maybe you're in the basement, he's upstairs, whatever, they still have a right to be in the property unless the court gave an order granting you exclusive possession of the marital home during the dispute. If there's no such order, there's a assumed right for both parties to be on the premises. Well, that means that if they're there and you don't like it and uninvited, there is no uninvited because they can say you're uninvited. If there's a court order, that's a different story. If there's domestic violence or some kind of behavior going on, document this, communicate boundaries and specifically between the parties and document it with your lawyer. Say, this is the problem. This is what's going on such and such date. This happened on such and such date. This happened. It can't go on. It's bad for the kids. It's bad for everybody. You can also file a personal protection order if you feel that things are going on that put you in harm's way. You got to understand one thing. Judges take harassment very, very seriously, especially in the context of family law matters. Now, what does harassment mean? If a person is ordered to not be on your property and he comes up anyway, he's violating the court order, he's harassing you, he's threatening you, the court's going to take that very seriously. But look at the flip side of that coin too, and be mindful of this. If there is no court order, if he has every right to be there, she's entitled to be there just as much as you. If that's the situation, constantly calling the police on them, that's you harassing them. The court takes harassment very seriously, but it's going to look to who's harassing who and what's the situation. And don't think just because you're harassing someone that the court is going to say, okay, well, I see there's a problem, so the other person has to go. The court may very well say, you know what? I see most of the harassment coming from your side, therefore you have to go. So be very careful about this. The best thing to do in this situation is try to get along underneath the same roof until such time as the court orders the marital home disposed of. That would be great, but it doesn't always work in every situation. Sometimes there is a need to file motions for exclusive use of the marital home. I will tell you this, in our experience, there's some counties that give that very routinely. And there's some other counties who, no matter what they're doing, the court forces these people to stay in the house. So it just depends on where the case is, who your judge is, and what the circumstances are. If you have questions about your circumstances, reach out and we'll be glad to help you out.
248-588